percolator and forgot to put the water in the percolator. Nothing in particular that I want to talk about today, so we're just gonna hang out and see what we get up to. Yay, coffee's done, and I'm home by myself, so the kids are at school, my husband's at work, and it's just me and the dog. Sometimes in the morning while I eat or drink coffee, I'll just like sit, relax, listen to some music. Other days I want to be more stimulated and I'll turn on TV, which sometimes I'm not in the mood for TV, but today I am. And when it comes to TV, I just watch, at this point, I'm just watching the same thing over and over and over again because I think there's like a smudge on my, anytime I try something new, it sucks or it's disappointing. So I kind of cycle through the same TV shows. I think people call them, what do they call them? Comfort watches. Well, I have a lot of those and I just cycle through them. And right now I'm like watching Big Bang Theory for the millionth time. I finally pulled the trigger because of someone else's recommendation on starting Why Women Kill. And it only had 2 seasons, but I was like, whatever, I'll just give it a try. First season, I liked it. Second season, liked it less. You know, I finished it. And like, it kind of just ended stupid. It was kind of like a stupid ending to me. And it started off so promising. Like, it was such a cool concept. And then they didn't even continue the series. So I was like, well, that was kind of weird. I mean, I'm glad I watched it just to have something different to watch. But at the same time, I'm like, that was kind of a waste of time. All right, breakfast was so good. Bunny! Yes, these are the things I am amazed by. Anyway, we did some landscaping in the back, like a lot, and cleaned out the garage. Yesterday, I organized the garage. We found a dead mouse. Lots of big things happening here. I'm a little sore, like surprisingly, I'm not bad. Like physically, I'm doing pretty good, but my back's a little achy. So just taking a little bit slower today. Gonna get some more coffee and, we have, I don't know, our house has turned into Noah's Ark because we have a duck who decided to lay 11 eggs by our front door in the mulch. We have a robin who has laid, oh, there she is. I named her Susan because she is rude. It was a battle with the robin. So she's built a nest on this light by the front door, by the light by the garage, in the bush. She's like laid eggs here like 3 years in a row. And this year we were like, oh, we weren't really gonna let her do it because like it's right by the door. And every time we walk in and out or come anywhere near the door, she flies away. And it's just like, you know, she never can just relax. She's always like scared. So like she needs to just build somewhere else because it's just like a high traffic area. We battled it out for weeks trying to prevent her from building there. And ultimately she won because I gave up because she was just not quitting. So she has her nest there and I'll show you in a second. I don't really know what happened because she laid an egg and then we checked it and then it had like a hole in it, like it was cracked. Then I guess she got rid of it. Then she laid like two or three more eggs and now there's only one. I'm gonna check actually. There was only one more egg. So I don't know what happened to her eggs. All right, there's a duck. I'm trying to record for the 3rd time because for some reason my phone keeps shutting off, but. And then, so yeah, it looks like, so she has laid, the robin laid 4 eggs total and it looks like only 1 survived. So yeah, we have a lot of animals who like to hang out here and there's a squirrel that comes around too. He'll come like right up to the door and I'll give him nuts or whatever once in a while, but yeah, it's pretty funny. A little while later, I have to get Juliana, and I am tired, and I do not know why. I had lunch, and now I am so tired. I'm so tempted to take a nap. It's 3:14. Juliana's here, but she can preoccupy herself. I can take like a cat nap if I need to, just to like get my energy back. But I I don't want to do that. There's stuff I have to do. I gotta get some stuff done that if I got it done, it would just make me feel good to get it done. And I'll just go to, hold on, Halo. I'll just go to bed early tonight and make sure I get a good amount of sleep. So instead of taking a nap, I'm just gonna be productive instead, and I'll relax later. Probably not gonna film everything I'm gonna do because it's really not that riveting, but I just want to do a little bit of just like cleaning up, like maybe edging in the front yard. We've worked so much on the backyard. I just want to make the front yard look a little nicer. It's been totally neglected all winter, obviously. There's like a little weed in the back here I want to trim down, just little stuff like that. I think that's what I'm gonna spend like an hour or so doing, and then yeah, we'll see where we end up. I wasn't gonna vlog again until tomorrow, but I'm just sitting out here with the dog and my daughter, so I figured I'd pick up the camera again. I was actually watching a vlog. I should get my tripod, but I'm just gonna hold the phone. And it reminded me, maybe I should vlog a little bit. I'm just having like an iced coffee. I mentioned before we got some work done in the backyard. This yard has been a project, and we already worked on it when we first moved in here 3 years ago. We redid that back, like the fence line, and planted flowers, and we bought like a patio set and bird feed, like made it the vibes, right? The lights, everything. It was a vibe. And that lasted like hey, Juliana, can you take that stick away from him? It's not good for him. It's not good for him to chew on that. And that lasted the first year we were here. Next year wasn't looking as good. We didn't keep up with the flowers in the back. We weren't like on it with like weeding and stuff like that as much. I was still gardening and stuff. Our patio furniture was made of wood, so like real wood, and it was starting to get a little weathered. And as much as I tried to protect it and put covers on it, the wind here gets so crazy and it would just keep blowing it off. So really didn't protect the furniture very well. So then toward the end of like last summer or whatever, or like the fall, something tore up the cushions on our outdoor furniture because it had like cushions, and I had been struggling to keep them clean, and it was like it was high maintenance. And so this time we finally got rid of that. This time around we just went with a dining set, metal, no cushions, so hopefully it's a little easier to maintain. We ended up having to get a new hammock because I always wanted a hammock. We got one when we moved in. Got kind of moldy and gross after being in the rain and everything for a few years. So I replaced that. Now that like today it's like 80 degrees, which is like on the hotter side for me because it's like humid, but you know what? I don't care. Usually I hate it. I don't care. I'm out here. I'm enjoying it. I don't care how hot it gets this summer. I will be outside. I am going to soak it in because once winter comes, we're in it again. And I don't know if we're going to get an early winter again. So I'm just going to soak it up and yeah, enjoy it as much as I can. Okay, the lighting is not great right now. Actually, the next day, and I just wanted to close out this vlog because I didn't really close it out yesterday. I'm just getting ready for bed. So yeah, it's almost 9 o'clock, and I just wanted to say thank you for watching. Thanks for being here, and I'm getting ready to do my skincare, take a shower, finish editing this vlog. I'm actually going to set up like my workout stuff for tomorrow because Vince gets in at about, I want to say like 3 a.m. from work, and so he'll be sleeping in tomorrow. And so on these days I can't really come into the room and do what I normally do, and so I want to work out tomorrow. So I'm gonna take my workout stuff downstairs and just leave it there so that way tomorrow I can do that without disturbing him. So it's just all I'm gonna do tonight. But thank you for watching, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next vlog. Good night.